So you want to do dark zones, huh? But you're scared of the dark. Well, let me show you how to handle these easily. Alright, so the first thing to do is to use your survivor senses. So survivor sense lets you see moving zombies. The other thing you want to do is use stealth attacks on zombies that are just chilling out. So if there's a zombie that's just sitting there and you can see them, use stealth attacks and kill as many of the zombies as you can before openly fighting. Now, if you don't care to do this, if you just want to openly fight, I'll show strategies for that as well. So the first one we'll do like a stealthy run. You can assassinate these guys too. You have to make sure they don't see you though if you want to go for pure stealth. So we're gonna wait for him to turn around and we can keep tagging that. All right, so he's walking away. He's walking away, and we get the assassination on him. These are the guys that are most likely to notice you in dark zones, the stray jacket zombies, because they're actually like around and moving. But what you want to do is not bump into them, get behind them, and assassinate as many as you can. This is the easiest, cheapest way to kill zombies because it doesn't even consume ammo or weapon durability. So you're not wasting any ammo, you're not using grenades, you're not using literally any resources at all. You're just killing the zombies, and then you're going to loot everything afterwards. And the reason you don't want to loot up front is when you're looting, you can kind of get tunnel vision, you might make some mistakes, you might get distracted, you might not notice a zombie because you're so focused on loot, or maybe you aggro. So generally you're going to want to clear the area out and then loot. Alright, so it looks like... I think we cleared it out. I think there's some vents to go into here, but you can turn on your flashlight when you've cleared out rooms. If you have your flashlight on all the time, enemies will notice, but you can pick locks to like make progress. So we'll do that really quick. Alright, so that's a zombie right there that's alive. Get rid of this. Now you'll know you're finished when you've gained access to every room and the loot, like the big loot item, is present. So usually there will be like some big loot item in each dark zone. This one does have a vent though. Let's see where this goes. I think this one goes up. Yeah, you have to like sprint to get up that. Then we'll resume our business. So open that. So you want to be mindful of where the active zombies are, and you want to kill the inactive ones in sequence. Do not bump into them, it will aggro them. So this one's like semi-active, he's like kind of hanging out, standing around. We'll take him out. We'll ping again. We'll ping our wall hacks. Open the door. This one. So you can see how easy these can be if you do them right. Now certain dark zones, you don't really have the option to play it like this, but for a lot of them you can kind of take it easy. And you do have to be behind the zombies to kill them. So like from the side, it's not like in TF2 where you can do like a backstab from the side. Alright, if it does go hot, have the flashlight ready. And a good melee weapon. And then you can hold angles, you don't have to like push out. You want to wait for your flashlight to regenerate too, so you have it. And you always want to be high stamina, so you can kind of just play back. Kind of play it safe. And then for these dudes that yell at us with their psychic abilities, use the grappling hook. Now if you don't have the grappling hook yet, you get it as part of the main mission. So if you don't have that yet, that's fine. You can just use the flashlight. The flashlight also interrupts them. So you can do like this. And these are pretty easy to kill once they're set on fire. Alright, then from here, we can turn the flashlight on and start looting and get all of our stuff. And make sure you use Survivor Sense, because very often there will be loot that you do not see because it blends in with the background. So make sure you constantly are using your Survivor Sense. Let's get this angle right. There we go. Use your Survivor Sense to see the loot. So you can see it like flashes. And there's also like this little grate right here, so we can push that in. So we're going to get all our stuff. And always check drawers and stuff. Sometimes there's nothing in there, but usually there is something. And these do respawn, so if you want to do this route multiple times, like if you want to do this multiple times, you can do that. And if you want to just like run in and fight stuff, you can do that as well. Just get used to combat, especially if you're like new to brutal difficulty. You want to get a feel for how the game plays. Alright, and then we'll just continue checking out. I think this goes up, there's like 3 floors in this one. And we can always backtrack, like after we've cleared out the entire area. And another thing that's good to do is if you do not want to waste your good healing items, make sure you have junk heals, so like food and stuff, and use those first, especially when you're out of combat and you're not under pressure, because then you can heal the full and be in a better spot. And also, if one floor is active and another is not, like this floor is not active, you can go back to stealth kills. So like I can probably get behind this one. We're going to start with him because he's kind of standing up. You always want to go back to front. You want to kill the zombie. So the zombie that's farthest in the back, that's also the biggest threat. So if the zombies are inactive, you want to go for the more active ones first. Oh, it looks like that one aggroed there. He's noticed. Now sometimes you can... So I could probably do this. I might be able to get away with this. Let's see. Yeah, immediately flash him. So I got a stealth kill for free. Took his head off. And these did not aggro. So sometimes if you lead zombies away, you can still maintain stealth to conserve on resources, so you don't have to fight every single zombie in a room if like one pops up. That's cool. Alright. There's one more over there, it looks like. Maybe two. And then we can go back through where we came from and just loot everything. And this will help you out a lot and get you a ton of resources. So if you found this useful or interesting, definitely drop a comment. Let me know what you think. And also feel free to like and subscribe to help out the channel or to get more content for this game. And I will see you guys next one. Peace.